Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, it seems that Shaun Schemmel has been exposed. Now, there's been some things that have come out against Shaun Schemmel, and as everybody knows, Shaun Schemmel loves to come out on Twitter and say outrageous things every once in a while and then delete his tweets. But I wanted to take a look at a few things because, we all know Sean Schemmel doesn't like Vic, but here's the funny thing. While Sean has been going around throwing out outrageous tweets, saying terrible things about Vic, and also attacking the fans, along with several other voice actors that are on Monica's side, the thing of it is, this doesn't mean that he hasn't been someone that has been on the chopping block, if you know what I mean. And, here's the thing. You have tweets such as this one from Sean Schemmel saying that anybody that's attacked Monica is a terrible person. Or he sits over here and says things like, for these same reasons, I have a if you breathe wrong, I'll block you policy. You have all these things that he says. All these just outrageous tweets. And, he throws it out there all the time. And we all know Sean has been someone that's been against Vic from the beginning. He has hated him for a long time. Of course, there's been rumors out there that I've heard about why he didn't like him in regards to his religious beliefs as well as him being conservative and all this other stuff. You have all these things. And you have all these people that have backed Sean Schemmel and Monica Rial and all these other people. But, there's a bit of a funny thing about all of this that had just happened recently. So, if you go look at Sean Schemmel's Twitter, there's something off about it. And it's very strange, especially the timing, because if you look now, he's protected his tweets. Now, isn't that a bit odd, considering that he has been very vocal? He's been just kind of throwing things out there for quite a while. And the timing could not be more odd or strange. Now, you're probably wondering, why is it that I'm saying that the timing of this is actually very odd or very strange? Especially for someone that's been vocal, someone that's been throwing things out there, saying terrible things, and then, of course, deleting them later to try to cover himself up as if he never said any of these things. Why would I be saying that this is a weird time that he would protect himself now, after all the things that he said? Now, isn't that a bit odd? Isn't that a bit suspicious? Especially after something like, I don't know, maybe a message like this? So, let's take a look at this and see what this means exactly. So Daisy Lock wrote, back in 2011, Shaun Schemmel put his hand under my skirt at Anime Midwest. It happened in a hallway after one of his panels. This doesn't have anything to do with Vic Mignogna, but it seemed appropriate to share in this thread. And then here is the response. And this is what was said. I have had this happen too. I literally joined to wait, that's not what. Okay. Alright, grammar fail. Anyways, let you and everyone know so you don't feel alone. I met Sean many years ago. I can try to find out exactly when and where later. He was just signing stuff and I got to him finally after an hour. He was alone at the table, my back was to everyone else behind. He signed a Goku picture I have somewhere in my storage, and after he took my pen and put it back into my tank top between my boobs. When he did it, though, he pulled down my top, seemingly purposely to get a cheap look. He was staring dead at them for the moment. It was down, then looked back at me and said his farewell, was completely unprofessional and pissed me off. I met Vic a different time, and yes, he hugged me and was very personal, but never attempted to pull down my top, ask me for a number, anything. He was very kind, but didn't treat me inappropriately, so I guess everyone has different experiences. So, let me just throw this out here right now. Personally, I don't believe this. I don't believe that this happened. But, let me say this though. We still have to take something like this seriously. Let me explain what I mean here. Because, you know how cancel culture works. People go after big people, and they try to throw them under the bus. I mean, this is what's happening to Vic right now. They're trying to slander him and throw him under the bus as hard as they possibly can, and many people have betrayed him. The statement here, of course, came out at the time. Not the response, but the original statement came out around January, February. So this was very, very early, is when the statement came out. But here's the thing, though. It was just shoved under the rug because the Vic situation was so much more under the heat. There was so much more going on with Vic. And, of course, here's the thing. Remember something. When it comes to SJWs, the Kick Vic crowd, they are going to turn on people. They do it all the time. It is not uncommon. This is not something new. They will eat each other alive the moment they get the chance to do so. This is nothing new, sadly. It really isn't. And this is how cancel culture works. They try to find somebody that's big, and then they try to throw them under the bus in any way possible. They try to defame them. They try to take away everything from them, their reputation, and they will not stop. Even after they've lost everything, they will not stop till they are dead. It's sad to say, but this is how it works. This is the reality of the situation. And Shaun, here's the problem. You went out here, you did this stuff to Vic, you tried to throw him out of cons, you tried to completely just ruin everything for him. And of course, while he may have lost his job at Funimation and at Rooster Teeth, the thing of it is, the support that he's gotten from all of us has still helped him in the end. And I mean, the thing of it is, Shaun, karma's coming back to you. It's coming back to get you because these people, they will stop at no bounds to throw somebody under the bus even if it's their own. They eat their own. You ever heard of the saying crabs in a bucket pull each other down? When one crab tries to reach out of that bucket, then another one drags them back in. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. And they just love doing these sort of things. They just drag each other down. And they're eating each other alive again. And now look who the next victim probably will be. Their next target is literally Shaun Schemmel. And let me tell you something. Shaun is probably innocent, but they're throwing shade at him too. And the thing of this is, though, it is a bit suspicious that Shaun Schemmel would protect his Twitter, though. It is a very odd time when this would come out and be more noticed now as opposed to when it came out. It's interesting that he would protect his tweet. Now, this could be because he probably is getting flack from people. He might protect because of that. I mean, it could be over this whole thing. Who knows? But here's what I'm saying here, is that the timing is odd. He might be trying to protect himself from the situation because he doesn't want to take the heat here. But there could be other reasons for this. So I'm not saying that he did these things, okay? But what I am saying is, it is a bit suspicious. It's a bit odd. But thing of it is, here's the thing. Look at it like this. Shaun Schemmel, he thinks that he was friends with Sabat, and, everybody knows that Schemmel had a part to play when it comes to trying to get Vic canceled from all the cons that he was going to. Everybody knows these things. Everybody knows that he had a part to play into that. But, even the people he thinks that are his friends, like Chris Sabat, they don't see it that way either. I mean, look at it like this. When somebody asked Chris Sabat at a con why Shaun was not there, why he wasn't involved more with Funimation, Chris Sabat said, "He lives in Los Angeles, so it's probably for the best." And isn't that a pretty interesting statement to throw out there, that he would say that? So, I mean, it shows you that they'll throw you to the wolves' den, even if you help them. I mean, with what Shaun has done to try to sabotage Vic, yeah, guess what? They'll even throw their own to the wolves' den. They eat each other alive. It's how this works. And Shaun, you weren't in the safe crowd with these people. Just saying. I'm not saying that Shaun Schemmel did any of these things. But what I am saying is, karma's coming back to bite you, Shaun. And apparently it seems that you're their next target. And this is what they do. This is what the Kick Vic crowd does. They bully people out of their jobs. They enjoy it. It is just a fun thing to them. And then whenever they feel that they are ready to turn their back on somebody, they'll do it. And now it seems like their next target may be Shaun Schemmel. I mean, Shaun hasn't done the best of things, but at the same time, the timing of everything, him just putting his Twitter to protect it and all this stuff, it's a bit suspicious, but that doesn't mean that he did any of this stuff. But, it just shows that they'll eat their own. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Share the video, let's spread it, and let's get it out there. It'd be greatly appreciated. And Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.